what was expected from this war to happen is to uh, end any existence of resistance. As an example, any idols that people had for 2 decades, became spiritual leaders to all of us, hearing Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah's speeches, whether we're Sunni or Shia. And of course, looking at the tremendous sacrifices that Hezbollah gave, and the Lebanese people, and the people of the South, um, over this war, I think it cured a lot of the accumulated sectarianism that the Wahhabi kingdoms in the Gulf promoted. There's a clear example for all of our Sunni brothers and sisters that it was the Shia communities that sacrificed the most for Sunni Gaza. Okay, and here on the ground, uh, yes, Hezbollah lost Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah and much of the leadership of the organization, and there was, destruction of the South, but the main core of the organization, militarily, weapons and so forth, is still intact. And Hezbollah right now is more dangerous than it was, believe it or not, in my opinion, because there's such thing that happens with any organization that the structures of it govern for a long time, especially with Hezbollah moving from being a militia that fights Israeli occupation to a semi-army fighting the Wahhabi despots in Syria, that required it to change its military structures and its tactics and so forth, that made it more rigid and easier to follow up in terms of its structures as an enemy that you want to target people. When you have an army formation and you know who's the general and so on, it's different than a militia that is underground and that you don't know who's leading what and who's in what position. So right now, Hezbollah lost those greats, but is more dangerous because the enemy doesn't know who is in charge militarily, doesn't know their experience or what innovative ideas they can come up with right now. Again, because having people in positions for a long time, yes, brings you a lot of experience, but it also creates more and more rigidity in ideas of actions and operations. Now you have a younger crowd that has a motivation for revenge and is not been experienced by the enemy, so they can come up with a lot of surprising things.